Alex Koya Magic here. Hello. And it's that moment you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, because it officially is the Stella Spark Show.
Yes. Again.
We're here. This is like we were on a hiatus for like 2 weeks because we're all busy. But we are back
Back live.
with a brand new guest. Hello, Ryan Michael. How do I say your last name? Gillig is right.
Gillig, yes.
Welcome.
Yes.
So, for those guys that have just tuned in, the Stella Spark Show. Welcome. This is the show where we dive in to the boldest ideas from the Philippines and beyond. One founder, one creator, and change maker at a time. Each week we will explore the journey and mindset and spark that started it all in their heads. Brought to you by Stella PH. Woo!
Yes.
Your startup enabler in the Philippines, and it's powered the engines. Powered by TMC 105.1, your radio station for bold ideas.
Cool.
I'm getting better at that, aren't
Yeah,
I?
you're doing it well. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
So, you like to start?
Yeah, cool.
Let's
Cool.
go.
So tonight's guest, I know Ryan for a long time. I think Ryan is one of the people that I know the longest here in Cebu. So Ryan is the founder and CEO of Sukbo Doc. So he's a Cebu-based healthcare health tech company that helps clinics and doctors digitize patient records, streamline operations, and deliver smarter healthcare. How cool is that?
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah. So today we're gonna talk
We actually met as well. Yeah?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
already met prior to this, so this is pretty
glad
exciting.
to have met you before, yes.
under like a beer, something like that.
A few!
A few, okay.
Yeah, and a nice speech.
Ah, nice. Which beach?
Speech.
Ah, the speech. Okay.
Yeah, the speech. Copy the speech.
Yes. Honored to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, it's an
Fyodor
honor to
and
have
Kimaj.
you here. How was your journey up?
It was right. You get to you get to ride for a while, and upon reaching, the view is awesome.
Yeah.
But then you get to walk, and
the view is
yes,
nice.
it's awesome,
It's
amazing.
the tops of Cebu.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, where the top ideas are and the top people with the top radius ideas.
Yeah. So
Everything's at the top. Let's go.
to start, we're gonna do some quick fire questions to you.
Yes.
So you get one free plane ticket anywhere in the world. Where are you flying?
Paris for the view.
For the view, why?
It's just breathtaking.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's I've been there before, but I would like to go back.
Paris.
Yes.
The land of
Love.
frogs and love. Is that right? They eat frogs there in France.
Yeah.
Yeah, bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci beaucoup. Dans un autre Angleterre. Oh, habite où? Je déteste la piscine, je m'appelle. See, hello, my French is pretty good.
Oh wow!
I learned it
You're
because I
doing
had
good,
a
huh?
crush on the English teacher when I was
Ah,
younger. Yeah.
crush on the English teacher.
On the French teacher,
Ah,
sorry.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's why I'm good in that
Nice.
language.
Wow, impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Growing up in Cebu, what's your ultimate comfort food?
Mm.
Growing up in Cebu, it's been ngoyong, comfort food.
What's that?
Ngoyong.
Ah,
So it's like a cheap 6 peso, food where you put hot sauce and then you pair it with puso.
I'm actually hungry.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's very tasty. That's one of my favorites. And if I want to go for a quick snack, that's really affordable.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool.
How
What?
much is it?
6 peso.
6
Wow.
peso. You can. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Comforting.
And then
It's
you pair
comforting
it
to
with
know it's also 6 peso.
and you can pair it with like a 5 peso puso, and then you're good for a meal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds good. Let's do that. What's a childhood memory that still cracks you up?
Childhood memory. I think that when I was young, I didn't have much of like a social life. I was very much into my studies and stuff. So if you look at my looking back at memories, it's always pretty much indoors with friends, video games.
You always been a geeky
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, always pretty much.
Oh, we like geeky
geeked out.
guys.
Yeah.
When you're stressed, what is your reset button?
I think it's a sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, if possible. But a quick one is coffee. It just calms my nerves and perks me up.
Do you
Yeah.
get your 8 hours of sleep?
I usually don't anymore. Ever since owning my own startup, it's usually like 6 hours, but I really need to catch up on that. Yeah.
So, if you weren't building startups, what dream job would you secretly love to try?
Maybe photography. I love landscape views, and architecture as well. I love European architecture. I also love the wilderness. I like to climb mountains. I hiked. I joined a marathon once, so the outdoors is really very fun for me. Yeah,
But you want to be a photographer.
and and definitely, if I'm in the mountains, you'd bring your like a quick mobile gear. And if you're traveling as well,
Mobile gear,
yeah,
like a mobile phone.
yeah, just a mobile phone. And but if you're traveling,
Is there signal up there, like service reception in the mountain?
no, you just need to photograph,
Ah.
take photos. So
Wow, interesting.
yeah,
That's a nice, peaceful place, isn't it? Up there.
yeah.
So we're in a mountain.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I love mountains.
Did you trek up here, or did you take a car?
I was
Next
yeah.
time.
Next
time.
Correct, yeah,
We'll
maybe
all
next
trek
time.
up here
Yes,
together
yes,
and do a
yes.
show.
Yeah.
So you lived in Singapore, right, for a while.
Yes.
What's one of the habits of lifestyle thing from there that you still carry with you?
Lifestyle. Maybe habits there is like going to a hawker, eating something quick, jogging. Back then, I always wanted to like jog and run and practice for like long half marathons. So a quick exercise is always good.
And you
Yeah.
cannot do that here in Cebu?
Ever since I've been in Cebu, it's been mostly startup, and I want to go to the gym more frequently. I think that has to be one of my, uh, you know, promises to myself to get back in shape. Maybe.
But too busy.
Mm.
A follow-up question. Singapore hawker food or Cebu lechon?
I think lechon is.
It's got to win, right?
It's just nothing can beat
Lechon.
the Cebu lechon.
Oh,
Lechon is the one
Always.
food that if you drop the fork on the floor, by the time you picked it up, it's gone. By the time you get
Yes.
the bar,
True.
Yes.
everything is just gone.
Definitely.
That's set up.
Yeah.
I also love Singapore hawker food.
Hawker
But
Chan.
but yeah, I mean the chicken rice is
Wow.
just awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chicken rice is one of my favorites there.
You never
Okay.
miss the food from Singapore.
I always.
Mm.
In Singapore you get all the variety.
Mm.
You get Indian, Chinese, you
Yeah, that's right.
get Singaporean food, and just go down to the your nearby hawker, and you get everything. It's all there. It's all
Mm.
with variety.
Great.
I miss it there, but I would like to travel back.
Cool. Who's someone in your life that pushes you to a way that nobody can?
I think
Magic.
I think that it's my father. My father has always been like an inspiration. He's the one who drives me because I see him as a role model.
Mm.
He always wants the best for us, and likewise, I also want to make sure that I fulfill his expectations.
Good. I met
Yeah.
your parents one time.
Meet
How are
the
they?
parents.
Yeah, we had
Yes.
a nice conversation at your lounge.
Yes.
They actually it was super nice. They made homemade food back then.
Oh, you should come one of these days.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Kuya will go with us.
Yeah.
Some food.
Ryan, tell me,
Yes.
man. Tell me. What's a random hobby or interest people would be surprised to know you're into?
Hobby. Wow.
Like, like a hobby or an interest that would
Maybe
be like,
stamp. Maybe stamp collection.
stamp collection.
Yeah,
Really?
Wow.
Stamp, yeah.
You have a stamp collection.
Yeah, I have like a.
You're a really nerdy guy.
Do you know there's a game I play called Day of the
Yes.
Tentacle, and one of the parts of the game that you have to solve is a guy with the stamp book, and you have to go and collect the stamps, and these stamps. And then ever since I've played that game, and it's a stamp collection game, I've actually been collecting stamps when I was younger. I
Yeah.
collected stamps,
I also have. I collected stamps when I was young.
but it's now evolved into fridge magnets. No more stamp.
No more
collection.
stamps. Yeah, it's ancient.
Wow. So not many people
Yeah.
know that then.
I actually inherited that collection from my cousin.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I messed up her collection, and then probably because I couldn't get it back in its original shape, so she probably just gave it to me, and I kept on building on it.
What's your
Yeah.
most expensive stamp? Or like what's your one stamp that you like the most in your collection?
Maybe the England
Hey.
from circa 1900s. Yeah.
England. That's where
Yeah.
I'm from. Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Mm,
Yes,
nice.
yes.
I d-
Oh.
Haven't
Next time I
been-
will bring my stamps. You can
I
have
don't think
them.
we have stamps
I
here
have
in
a
the
lot.
Philippines, do we?
I have no idea.
Maybe
You
in
have
the
stamps
standard
here?
mall.
Oh, no, I don't know
It's
if
just
the-
drop off at the LBC and
is
off
it-
you go.
is it
isn't
still
it?
being used now?
Good luck with it.
Yeah.
Oh. Unless it's coming
Yeah.
from England, obviously.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to you, Ryan, because you're the founder and CEO of Sukbodog.
Yes.
Can you give us like a 1-minute pitch of you and Sukbodog and what you're doing?
Yes, so Sukbodoc is a cloud-based electronic medical records platform streamlining operations for clinics, birthing homes, all the way to hospitals. From the time,
Oh, sorry, wrong sound effect. It was supposed to be dramatic.
yes.
Sorry, bro.
Optimizing a process from the time a patient comes in, registers, managing medical records, prescriptions, lab results, all the way to billing. So
Wow.
we enhance care coordination through referral management, and we adopt the international coding standards so that using a single platform you can manage your entire records across your entire healthcare journey as you move from clinics to
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we go into
So it's Sugbo Doc, right? It's not
Sugbo.
Cebu Doc.
Sukbodoc is the hospital.
Sugbo and Cebu. It sounds very similar when you say
It
it,
is.
doesn't it?
It
Cebu
is.
and Sugbo.
Sukbodoc is an older way of referring to the province. Yes.
Oh, Sugbo.
yeah, we can get into the name later because
Yeah.
I have some questions about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just jumping the gun a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. Before we go further, as a kid, because you already said like you're like maybe a little bit like nerdy kid. When did you start to like build?
I actually started like doing my own devices. I was building RF devices, embedded systems, and then I got to work with semiconductors and then build.
How old are you?
Maybe I was like 20, in 19 when I started working on RF hardware and embedded systems.
So-
Can you tell the viewers what RF
And,
means? What is the word RF?
Radio frequency.
Radio frequency. There we go.
Then we did like some simulations for dipole, like RF antennas, etc. And it has evolved to more complex stuff. So we used software to simulate that and parallel processing to mimic different types of devices working together to shorten the processing time. So
And as a kid, you never thought like you were not a builder, or it really came after you're 20.
when I was, I built during college days. So I started learning about it. But my even before that, because my father is into electronics, so he repairs stuff.
Mm.
He repairs like refrigerators, TVs, and he's an electrical engineer.
Mhm.
But he does all things electronic. He's like a genius he's a jack of all trades.
I can see
Yeah,
that's
he
why
c-
you really looked up to him, because
Yeah.
every time you must have had something broken when you was a kid, he was
Yes.
always the
He
one
was-
to fix
he
it
was-
for you.
Everything like plumbing, house, he
Yeah.
constructed our house.
Wow.
He was there. He architects things. He repaired everything. Whatever you see in the house is that's him.
Wow.
Yes.
That's cool.
So as a kid, what did you want to be when you grow up?
Mm.
I always wanted to build like some complex devices, automate a lot of different things.
Make life easier.
Make
kind
life
of thing.
easier. I wanted to like when I was like 6 years old, my mother told me that oh, there's an automatic flush. Oh, that was what you mentioned before. So I just she reminds me of things that wasn't there, and then I mentioned
So you are a
Yeah,
builder since younger.
yeah.
Ah.
So I wanted to solve things, and
At
I
a
wanted
young age.
Yeah, 6.
Wow.
So
Mm.
whatever we can do to make things easier, right? Or for lazy people, I guess.
So what kind of kid
Yeah.
were you on school then?
I was like, I don't know. I was silent, not too noisy. I introverted maybe. I loved playing. Basic games. I loved coding. Also, evolving. I was also enrolled in martial arts. So, um, you know, did Aikido.
Okay,
So I reached brown belt.
cool.
And then I actually wanted to finish reach black belt, but I already had to go to college. So
Oh, you
yeah,
can still do it.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Just don't practice on me, all right? Huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to change
No,
the
it's-
way I talk to you now. I know you're a brown belt.
No, it's a self defense martial art.
Mm.
Yeah. So Aikido, in contrast to karate, which is
Mm.
more of an offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So and then what is the point that you? I'm trying to find like where did Ryan become somebody that really wants to build and set up a company? Is that something that came like way later?
Actually, I've been doing a lot of experimentation here and there. I like set up my own hosting company when I was in college. I tried to like do stuff in CDs and DVDs.
Okay.
And then I using servers, hosting websites,
Mm.
reselling them, and then I tested a lot of different things. I built my own mobile app, and it reached like the top, maybe the top 10
Okay.
Wow.
for food in the Philippines at some point. And it was like Filipino food lovers. And yeah, I've been experimenting here and there. And before I finally said, okay, after Singapore, I wanted to set up my own like outsourced company, which is Rigel Technologies, which we did a lot of different things in logistics, in transportation, and when we actually saw that there was, I wanted to specialize in healthcare, and that is when we pivoted from Rigel, an outsourcing company doing everything, into Subodok, that now specializes in just healthcare technology, optimizing processes for.
Okay, but
Facilities,
you
yeah.
keep on telling that you're like an introvert, a silent,
Yeah.
but in the meantime you do like a lot of stuff and then
Yeah.
you build a lot of stuff. You're busy with a lot of projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, but coding is mostly like by yourself.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
like at a certain moment, you need to show that to others, right? Or
Yeah.
you
Like you got to
kept
get
it for
out
yourself.
there and here's my idea.
Yeah.
Well, you got to find the research and you got to find the problem. So
So like with the food app, I contacted a chef who's quite popular. And
Can imagine.
so that's when I actually partnered with him, put on his recipes on the app,
Okay.
and
Who was this
doesn't have it.
chef?
It's he hasn't been on already, so it's been a while since then. He hasn't posted much
Mm-mm-mm.
already, so we stopped that engagement.
Okay.
But yeah, and then that was the mobile app, because I learned to build native on iOS. So,
Okay.
and I did a lot of different things on tech. So
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
it's funny that you say that you think that you're an introvert, but
Mm.
I'm sure that you're an introvert, but still you know
You
telling-
broke through it. You broke through it. I guess. I guess like we had like last week when we had someone. You're gonna have to, you have to make changes if you wanna. You have to break out of your shell. To
Yeah.
be able to find these problems and to achieve these problems and go on stage for example.
yeah. We
Yeah.
had that conversation with Jude from Coach
Yes.
Om.
Yeah. So actually, there was maybe I really attempted a lot of different things. I created a startup that does travel adventure, like a marketplace for travel adventure, because I love traveling.
So you just
And,
wake up one morning and go,
and
right,
then-
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
I have an idea. I'm gonna
do
build it and do it, and then
Yeah. I start with things that I like doing.
Uh-huh.
So what, like, number one is travel. I love traveling. When I was in Singapore, flights were very cheap. If coming from Singapore, you go to Indonesia, you go to Southeast Asia, it's really very cheap. So I got to travel quite frequently when I was like studying and working there. So I
There's
used
another
it.
problem now.
Yeah.
They're expensive, the flights
Yeah.
now. So can you
Yeah.
create an app that makes it cheaper for us?
I think
Flying.
RatePunk. I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
think
They're-
so.
Yeah, find deals, right? Yeah.
Mm.
So
So and how did you? Because now you're like all the way into medtech, right? Or
yes.
how did you get to that industry?
Yeah. So back in Singapore, I worked in a healthcare software company, and that is when I actually got introduced to building software, designing for different types of healthcare facilities, and really working. It's almost like living there, like working for a building for a nursing home, optimizing software, optimizing
Mhm.
records. We'll almost like day in day out worked with nursing home staff. Ambulatory, we also worked with ambulatory uh, facilities. Also introduced to telehealth, and then because there were a lot of opportunities in Singapore, also for foreign, in Australia, in Europe, in the US. So I was exposed to really what are the needs of various sizes, from small to medium to large healthcare facilities, and even network healthcare facilities. So we designed, built solutions for them, and that was when I was really exposed to health tech. And yeah, that was working for another company.
Yeah.
And but it was mostly custom software, really. Like, if it's ambulatory, we build for ambulatory facility. If it's a hospital, there's a product hospital. We build on-premise software and deploy it, etc. So that's when we really understood, what exactly are the needs of doctors, of nurses, of staff.
And then you
Yeah.
went, you lived for how many years in Singapore?
So I actually studied there, and I also worked there. So a total of 12 years.
Ah,
Yes. And before coming back to the Philippines, it was during the pandemic times. Airports were closing, and you have to decide. Is it Singapore or is it the Philippines? So I didn't know really the impact, but I had to choose Cebu, my hometown, my
happy
original
with the
land.
choice?
Exactly. I've never regretted that decision. Although I really love Singapore. It's really my second home. I still miss, living there for a long time, but
Yeah.
nothing beats home. The food, the place. But I would love going back there.
Mm.
So it's yeah, I wanted to airports were closing. I decided, okay, it's time to set up something. I don't want to be idle. So that's when I built my first outsourcing company, Rigel Technologies.
Yeah, so basically you
Mm.
thought you
Mm.
you had a good job in Singapore, did something that you love to do, went back to Cebu, and then you started the outsourcing company. So what was the first moment that you thought, okay, I need to build something like you have now right now, Subodoc?
So with Rigel, there's a lot of competition, a lot of software builders as well, software companies building for so many, transportation, logistics, food, and and it healthcare is an untapped market. It's like virtually not no no like 90+% of facilities are digitized.
Yeah.
So I saw an opportunity, and that's also where I excelled, and I knew a lot of things in healthcare software. So I wanted to specialize,
Mm.
and that is when I said, okay, I think it's time we set up something, and that's when I set up Sugbodoc.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I said that before. Is that I think a lot of like great software is actually being built here in the Philippines.
Mm.
In US, there's so many like medical solutions that are actually being built here in the Philippines, while the healthcare system here need so many help. That's why it's great that you know came back to Cebu, and that you decided to make something for the Philippines.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's yeah,
Yes.
that's amazing. So like day to day, like who are the people that benefit from Sukbodok?
So really, a lot of our users, majority of our users would be the doctors.
Mm-hmm.
We have over 120 plus
Wow.
facilities. I think for doctors, it's maybe almost close to 200.
Mm.
And I think that they're the ones really the focus because they're the ones providing care. They're the ones diagnosing
Yeah.
patients.
450,000 active patients. Am I 45,000 active patients? Am I reading that right from your website?
Yes.
Wow.
So
I guess
we
that
have
number is going up all the time.
patients as well are benefiting. They also have access to their own records.
Mm-hmm.
So, like before, if they have to bring their records, and now with digital software with Sugbodoc, everything, their entire healthcare journey is now on one platform.
Yeah.
So as they visit multiple clinics, hospitals, then it's retained in Sugbodoc.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is worldwide a challenge for a lot of healthcare providers, right? To
Yes.
get like a centralized system that you as a patient can go to, and it has your your data. Even in Europe, it's kind of difficult. So, I know a little bit what you built, and it's actually quite impressive. Normally you start to build a startup and then you say like we're gonna build an MVP.
Yes.
What is more difficult in medtech, because an MVP in medtech can maybe cost a life of someone.
Yes.
So what is your approach on how did you build this, and how much effort did you put into?
So when we started Sugbodoc, we started with a clean slate.
Mm.
So we wanted to understand, okay, I know what are the healthcare problems in first world countries to a
Yeah.
certain extent. Singapore, Australia, Europe,
Mm.
US.
Mm.
But how do we localize that to the Philippines? Knowing that internet access is quite sparse, knowing that not many people are even familiar with EMRs, and doctors not even familiar with ICD, these coding standards, right?
Mm.
So we started with a clean slate. So we talked to a lot of doctors, a lot of specialists. We talked to the government. We talked to PhilHealth. We talked to a lot of administrators, and we understood the problems. And
So you really went out there
We
and
went
you
out there.
kind of just went boom. So
Yeah.
this is he's not quiet. He's going
So-
out there and
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand why he keeps on saying that he's like
it's
an
like
introvert.
you're,
but
you're,
he's
you're an
everywhere.
adventurer. You're like ticking all the boxes. You're going
Yeah,
out there.
you're actually quite adventurous.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so. Maybe there was a stint when I was like in college. I was a part-time student assistant
Yeah.
in the university in UP Diliman. So I was going around different offices. So during my free time, I would like go to like the office of like the chancellor or like the
Ah,
Mm.
or the vice president, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
So that was then like maybe I have to get to talk to people just to say that
Networking.
networking. Yeah,
Yeah.
install install and configure their computers. So as a student assistant, I did that for a bit of time. So like for 3-4 years.
Oh.
So I think I developed a bit of confidence there,
yeah.
talking to people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it takes. You just got to go
Yeah.
out there and you got to do it.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to spend your whole life wondering, what if I didn't do that? You got to do it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
interesting. You just do it.
but yeah.
Especially going to the powerful people, going to the people at the top first.
Yes.
And then if that doesn't work, you just go step down.
Yeah, but the different types of people, right? Because
Yeah.
you go to like
Fascinating.
professors and everything. So
Oh, by the way, guys, if you're just tuning in, we haven't forgotten about you. Hello. You're listening to the Stellar Spark Show, episode 6 with me, Piotr,
Mm.
and me, Koya Magic, and Ryan here from Sugbo Doc. We are diving into the mindsets of the CEOs and developers and everybody who has created amazing things in Cebu, and we want to talk about it in more with them. So stay tuned and keep on listening. And don't forget, follow our social medias, guy. We are live on YouTube and TikTok right now. So if you want to come and see your face, you can.
Ooh,
Ooh,
good.
Oh.
we look extra fresh. No filters here, ladies and gentlemen. La naturelle.
So, so while you were building Sugbodoc, right? Was there
Yes.
like one thing that you find out from user that basically changed the whole way that you were thinking about building?
Yes. So we have to be grounded in the Philippines. As mentioned, like a lot of people are not yet attuned to digital EMRs.
Yeah.
So we we I also recognize the problems even when I was in Singapore. There actually isn't any single cloud-based SaaS software that I encountered that could easily scale across different healthcare facility sizes. But they already have a health information exchange. It's like an information highway for healthcare information, right? So they've already built an information highway that can link together all the different facilities. But the problem during the time when I was there is they didn't adapt to certain standards, especially FHIR. That's a fairly more recent version.
Yeah.
So they developed their own coding systems, adapting to international and then also like localizing some things, right? So I saw that there's an opportunity because in order for different healthcare systems to be able to easily exchange data, then you have to use a standard that's really adopted everywhere. And also, it was timely because universal healthcare has been approved, although when it was signed into law, it wasn't very clear about what to align to, what standards, FHIR or health level 7, etc. All those jargon. So we started, okay, let's do this. Let's start building Sugbodoc using these international healthcare standards in mind. Health level 7, FHIR, fast healthcare interoperability resources, and all the different information that are required to store like your lab information, your observations, your diagnosis, ICD, your reason for visits, your problems sets, your even all the way to billing. And because we want to be a global platform, we see an opportunity to revolutionize healthcare for everyone. We want healthcare to be immediately available or responsive to patients, doctors, and providers, because a lot of with paper-based records, there's still you get your prescription. A doctor, for example, you visit your GP, and GP prescribes medical imaging. You go to a diagnostic facility, you get your diagnostic results. You have to go back to your GP and have it in then they decide on the treatment. So there's a lot of steps, and because of manual processes, it's inefficient. So we started, okay, let's decide on international standards. Let's build this so that we can be interoperable, not just even in the Philippines, but worldwide.
Okay.
Because that's our goal.
Yeah, cool.
Mm.
So were you active in the startup ecosystem in Singapore as well, or you just work for a company over there?
When I was there, I also started another. While I was working, I did like a tech remit. So it's another startup on like doing remittances.
Yeah.
So I attended the Founder Institute, and Founders Institute, helped us, teach us a lot of founder, learnings, and it helped us build an MVP and to a point of uh, allowing us to have a few users, but then we realized that there's a lot of regulatory requirements, especially in Singapore. So so that was like a stint that I had there. Singapore.
So if you look at the startup ecosystem in Singapore, and if you look into the startup ecosystem in Philippines, or maybe even Cebu, you're active in Cebu, what are the differences?
In Singapore, it's heavily funded. You want to build a startup, you're a first-time founder, you're a permanent resident, for example. I think during that time they give you like $50,000. Just apply. It's fairly easy.
Wow.
Although I wasn't able to get that kind of funding. So you have an idea, pitch it, the government funds you, and you can use it for equipment, hiring, etc. It's also, they have a lot of different people, very experienced industry players, mentoring startups. In the Philippines, there's also a lot of support from government, especially with the Startup Innovation Act.
Yeah.
I think this is also a fairly recent enactment of law. But then everyone is helping each other. But I think previously, prior to that, it was really challenging for startups, I think, in general. But recently, I think there's really a lot of government support. People like from DTI, DICT, DOST, now DepDev, supporting startups and creating this sandbox environment so that it's easier for startups to grow, get users, with
The sandbox environment is definitely something that's really beneficial for people here.
Yeah.
Because, it's like when you're developing a game and something like that and you have a sandbox mode, it's, you get a lot more creativity and a lot less stress reliever.
Yes.
So having that in the real world is definitely something advantage. No. Yeah.
So what is one thing that Cebu should have that they have in Singapore?
I think maybe in Singapore they have like a building for startups. Maybe we can have like some place where like they can just come in and if you have an idea, set up shop. You have all of the materials like 3D printing, mentors, all there.
Interesting, very interesting. Yeah.
Maybe like accommodations for even provincial people.
Yeah. Interesting.
Sounds good.
So
we're having an insight here.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just having a little moment.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So Cebuanos are very creative. Filipinos in general are very creative and very innovative. Just give them resources, and if like Filipinos, like 10% of our.
That's very true. Give them resources, give them everything you need, and off they go. Yeah,
because like we export a lot of OFWs, right? 10% or more are actually abroad, but then they're really thriving really well. They're doing really well because they have much better opportunities, resources there, right? But give them that opportunity, give them innovation, give them facilities, give them maybe a way to innovate and maybe an environment that encourages creativity.
Yeah.
There's so much we can do.
Yeah.
There's so much, especially with AI now. It's like giving them superpowers, right?
What is something that you do yourself to get there?
For me, I think that reading a lot, maybe experimenting a lot, and because you
going out there and trying your luck with the highest positioned person you can find, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Hope. Yeah. I mean, just
because that's not easy.
Mastering courage.
That's not easy.
Yes,
Trust me, that is not easy. Going up to someone with superpowers and going, look, it takes a lot of guts to do that.
Yeah, and just try to figure out why.
Yeah.
What is that in your personality that you? Because you say that you're an introvert, but it seems like you don't have the fear to fail.
Yeah.
Fear to fail.
Yeah.
The fear to fail.
To fail. Maybe I was
take whatever it takes.
In terms of maybe that's where my mother comes in, because my mother has always been very encouraging. She really developed my creative side, and she doesn't want to discourage us from failing.
Yeah.
Experiment, just pursue anything that makes you happy, and my mother has 2,000 percent support for us. As long as you're happy with doing what you want, then go for it.
Yeah,
I mean, whether or not it makes money or not.
I
Actually,
think it's like for every entrepreneur,
Yeah.
if you want to be creative, you're looking for supporters, and hopefully your first supporters are always your parents, right? And you find them both.
They're normally the
Yes.
ones that get the engine going
Yeah,
because they believe in them, believe in you. Them believe in you.
but still, like at a certain moment you get into a startup ecosystem. Why is it important to have a network, to talk to people about your ideas? Like how do you do that?
I think that we have to encourage failure before it's in the Filipino culture is like fear of failing, and we have to develop that, being more bold about your ideas, pursuing what you want.
When you say the
because-
fear of failing, what do you mean? Like,
Uh,
elaborate.
okay, so maybe to be specific, like Filipinos in general are encouraged to go work after you graduate. You work, pursue a profession.
Yeah.
You're earning, and that's like maybe 99% of like what parents would advise.
Yeah.
Which is okay. That's fine. Develop that experience, develop that know-how. But if you have that 1% of you would want to do something maybe after work, you want to pursue something entrepreneurial, you can do it as a part-time, and eventually it might develop into more, maybe 10% of your time, 20%, and then eventually it might even sustain your, livelihood.
So you're turning
Yeah.
that failure, that problem into a solution, and then building from that.
Yeah. So I
That's
think
a
we need
lesson learned
to
there, everybody.
change.
Yeah.
And being bold and being experimental, that's where my mother.
Being bold, that's it right there. You're not no introvert, bro. Trust me, you're not, bro. Maybe you think you are, but you're not, because you're doing everything right here. Being bold is the right movement, and going out there, because life ain't gonna throw you chocolates if you get no chocolates. You know what I mean? So you gotta just go out there, and you gotta go and boom. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the CEO of McDonald's. Let me just go up to him and go, look.
Talk to him. This is my.
Do you know that the
I have a
movie
crazy
is
idea.
nothing like your restaurant? That's the first thing I'm gonna say.
But you're still like shaking when you go there.
Yeah.
But do it anyway.
We got a target on the back. I shouldn't have said that.
Maybe you're
Yeah.
just nervous.
Yeah.
I don't think you're.
But I think your boldness overrides your your nerves. So you don't know that you're actually nervous because you're too busy trying to get.
Now,
to
what is the
Yeah.
drive? What is the drive
Yeah.
of why you're doing this? Why are you pursuing something that is more difficult than to get that job?
I think that because of our values, I think from our family, it's always about service, giving back. It's not much about money. Money follows if you're doing something good. I think there will be a demand
That's a
for
bold
that.
statement.
So
Yeah.
it's impact.
Bold statement.
So we want to do something that will be impactful.
Yeah.
And I just so happen to focus on something that I developed quite a number of years of experience in. And I also want to help a lot of patients. When I see a problem, I want to quantify it. I want to see, okay, what would bring more impact? Because there's a lot of problems in the world. There's a lot of transportation, garbage,
Yeah.
inefficiencies, right? But what could create the most impact?
Why are you
Yeah.
so specific, interested in the healthcare then?
I think, it goes back to our mission, vision, and internal values, which is, I wanna see people around me, people I know, I love, and in general, that live happier, healthier, productive lives. And I think if you're healthy, you can pursue everything that you want to do.
Yeah.
And it starts there. I think that's like one of the fundamental requirement for you. So
That's the
if
drive.
so now if you take health, if you get it out of the way, you have no health problems, then you can pursue anything. You can pursue
Well, you
creative
have no
stuff.
health problems because you've got 200, 400 plus doctors at your
Yeah.
command right here.
If something is wrong, then
Yes.
yeah.
Perks, huh? Perks.
But yeah, I mean, I also have like in family we see people who are sickly.
Yeah.
We wanna find ways to optimize
Of course.
access to healthcare for them.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
want through our app, hopefully we can really impact a lot of people, not just family, but also.
Indirectly. That's why I say like you're building something that in the beginning is very difficult because it's about lives, but at a certain moment you're saving lives, right?
Yes, enabling for our healthcare providers to do their superpowers to deliver something extra.
You see that he backs down a little bit. Like he
Mm.
built something cool, but then he still says that the doctors do the work. Oh, I think you should get
Mm.
more proud in what you do. I mean, you're doing something that not everyone is doing. You're building something that really helps a lot of people, and I think that's cool.
Yes, that's a goal. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Kuya Magic just put your.
Yeah, I'm just watching your Facebook here. I'm watching you on the stage with the microphone talking about Sugbo Doc.
Yeah, this is the Filipino Nation Vacation
Yeah.
event.
Interesting.
Yeah. How was
Oh
that?
yes, yeah, that was
One
really
of
an
the
awesome.
11 semi-finalists, I hear.
Yes, definitely. That was
Wow.
a really awesome experience. I'm very, very grateful for that opportunity from DepDev and everyone who worked with us because it's a chance for us to really refine our pitches, our ideas, and broadcast it, share it with the world.
Mm.
There's Philippine Information Agency also trying to help us put out our innovations.
Wow.
And it is through these work programs from government that you can see the creativity of Filipinos, creativity of
Yeah.
Cebuanos, Visayans.
And
And
Ryan just missed the final, but I know that they also have wild cards, so we're hoping that he still get a wild card for the final.
it would help. Really, I think that it's always still pursuing our mission. Whether or not it will help a lot, but regardless, we will be pursuing our mission.
Yeah.
At Sugbo-Doc.
Just to be like, I think it's a good solution. Are you not afraid that there's a lot of other people that having the same solution? Like, why is
What
Sugbo-Doc
makes
still
you stand
there?
out?
Yeah, in 5 or 10 years.
So I think that number one, there's really a lot of healthcare applications out there.
Mm.
But I think we started with the fundamentals, knowing that we're building and architecting using international healthcare standards in mind. So really from the get-go, it started with Health Level 7, FHIR, Fast Healthcare Interoperability Standard,
FHIR-Fest.
FHIR, ICD-10,
Yeah.
FHIR-Fest.
Is like the Fire Fest. Or am I thinking of something?
Yeah,
different?
something else.
FHIR, FHIR. Yeah.
I'm thinking of the.
Yeah.
No, the concert that was on Netflix, the one with the sandwich.
Yeah, that he again tried to do the festival and he again
Oh my
failed
gosh.
for the second time.
I'm picturing it up.
My
Looks
gosh, he's
interesting.
back. What's his name? Simon what?
I don't remember, but I saw a post of him 2 weeks ago saying.
Would you
like,
trust him again?
I haven't seen him.
Oh my goodness
Yes.
gracious.
He's
man.
now selling the concept.
Hmm.
Because
All right.
Hmm.
That's
he-
kind of like the 3D printing business. You're
Mm.
gonna make more money to selling the filament.
no, he need to pay back, I think, 35 million or something like
Yeah.
that.
Insane.
Mm.
Fire Fest.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you on that one because the fact that thing kind of boggles my mind sometimes when you
Yeah.
get someone of such creative nature that uses it for bad.
Yeah. No, I think it's you have an app that that needs to be there, but also and that's maybe to come back on the name because it's a very local name.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And I think there are a lot of names that refers to places.
Yeah.
Amazon, Amazon.com.
Amazon.
It's there. You would have like your Cebu Pacific, your airline. You serve the world, but you have your name tagged into it.
Yeah.
And much more.
Yours is
and
manage healthcare anytime,
anywhere.
anywhere.
Yes. So
Powerful, I like that. It's like you can make a little song out of AI to that. Manage healthcare anytime, anywhere.
Oh, we have a theme song there.
Oh, you have a theme
Oh,
song
really?
already?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
man.
do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll be sharing
Okay.
that later.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You can sing it.
Yeah, you can do a cappella. Go, the stage is yours.
No, no. It will rain.
Oh, that's a good thing.
The
I like
storm.
rain. I'm from England.
The floods are horrendous here.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you finding
Yeah.
it?
I'm trying to find it.
No, not yet. It's not yet out. So
The
Ah.
official hymn. Oh no, that's something else.
What, are you singing?
no.
Go,
no.
hum it. Go.
Who's singing then?
No. It's still under wrap. So please.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
this-
We'll just. Oh yeah. Well, thank you for the demonstration.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Mm.
Yes. So, yeah. To your question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I always throw people off track. You know, that's what I meant. You know, I'm sorry. I'm just playing around with your website as well.
Oh yes.
Just
Yeah.
browsing. Just trying to find things to pick on.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Like, why are your images so... No, I'm joking.
No. Definitely.
I'm joking,
Go
I'm
ahead.
joking.
We're
You know,
always
I
open to
find it
feedback.
fascinating, really, to
Yeah.
be honest. This whole
Mm.
concept and like looking at your
Mm.
website and looking at all the way that you can manage healthcare anywhere, and you have those options whether you're a patient or whether you're a doctor. And the website is something that gives you everything that you need to kind of really find out more about, and it's pretty interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
We like that. Websites, people. Websites. Get them.
So
Yes.
how long
Yeah,
are you
Mm.
now building Sugbodog? Like how
Yeah.
many years are you in?
So the idea actually came way back.
2021.
Yeah, I see the
Um,
website is not updated.
Yeah, just that. Even earlier, like 2020 maybe. But it
Ah,
was
wow.
like just as a part-time thing.
Mm-mm.
But then we officially incorporated on 2022,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and then really then we started with one person part-time,
Mm.
and then going full-time because it's like transitioning from my other company, and we officially launched in last year, June of last year.
Wow.
So the cloud-based platform was officially launched, starting with clinics,
Mm.
serving just single or group practice
Mhm.
doctors.
Mm.
And since then, we've been like putting out releases quite, frequently. And now we're serving hospitals. And also recently, we signed with a network of animal bite clinics.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
So we signed them in like July 12,
okay.
Mm.
and
the owner of
since-
that's my friend at the bike clinic.
sorry.
The bike clinics.
Oh,
Actually, I
animal
was there
bite.
recently.
Animal bite.
The bike, yeah.
Oh, you were
My
bitten.
son got bitten,
Oh,
and I got to tell you what: if you pay private, it's like 65,000.
Really?
But if you go to the bike center, it's like 1.5, isn't it?
Ah.
It's crazy prices. Bike center sponsored. Sorry, sorry. Continue,
yeah.
bro. When you said bike center,
Yeah. So it's So after signing, we trained their users. We went around the Cebu
Mhm.
province.
Yeah.
We went to like Minglanilla, Toledo,
Mm.
Danao, etc. And we completed it like just 2 weeks ago.
There is
and,
nothing
like, all-
holding you back, bro.
Yes.
You are out there.
Just trying our best.
What is
Yes.
something that you wish that you knew earlier?
Yeah.
I knew earlier? Maybe if there's an opportunity for AI way earlier, and ways you can actually leverage on that, then that could also be. But we're already in today's environment where we have easy access. But I think that no regrets. We're in the trajectory where we intend to be. We just maybe don't be too afraid of exploring things,
Yeah.
and maybe starting earlier, even further. Maybe when I was like even in college, if I had like started something and pursued it, would have been.
You have any
So-
funny failures while you were doing this, or?
Yeah.
funny failures, maybe. I don't know. It's not really funny, but I just laughed
This is
it
a
off.
good start of
just-
something funny. It's not
I-
really funny.
I just laughed it off. So I one of my ventures, it was like creating an online store for selling like prepaid credits.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a commerce store, and we had like a payment gateway. It wasn't so secure. We learned a lot from that. So we had a lot of refunds.
A lot of
Yes.
refunds.
A lot of refunds because of the credit cards that were being used were counterfeit, or like they stole the numbers.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
So we had to, pool money
Yeah.
to be able to refund that, and that was a really big loss
Because
for
if
us.
you didn't
Yeah.
refund them, you'd be going to heaven.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, you can laugh about it now. Back
Yes.
then,
Yeah.
not
Back
that
then it
much.
was really like crazy.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Yeah. So a lot of our sales really came from credit cards, stolen credit cards. So
Really?
yeah, so it was really, so that's when we learned that you really have to prioritize really security.
So what is the
Um,
stage of Sugbo Doc now? Where are you at?
Where are you at?
So right now we have a platform where I think we're trying to get product market fit, where a lot of, maybe it would be lesser friction.
You still think you don't have that?
I think that there's still a bit of a need, just a tiny bit more. That
You know
we're
what he's
trying
going to do
build.
in a minute? He's going to go
Yeah.
out there. He's going to get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
After he ends his live, he's going to go boom, straight there. He's going to find it. Got it.
So there's just a few tiny things that
Mm.
we're trying to build, and maybe when we get that, then there will be a pull instead of a push.
I think you're just cautious in how you say things. I think that's it.
Yeah. More
You're-
beer.
Yeah.
Cautious. I don't know if we're being cautious, but in healthcare, there's a lot to be cautious about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Especially,
100%.
of
But I
course,
think
mm.
as a person, like you're cautious about telling that you're doing amazing.
I mean, with our users, we still could do more.
Yeah.
It's really like, it's not. I mean, in terms of context for the Philippine population, we're a tiny bit, but in terms of like the opportunity, which is 40,000 healthcare providers, we're a tiny. So there's really a lot we need to do, so that we reach product market fit.
Yeah.
And the friction would be easily solved. They would be needing our software because that's the way to go. That's really what we aim for.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed your contact information is right next to my house. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt.
Are we neighbors? Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver Hills.
Oh, Silver. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Not
yeah.
too far. Yeah.
Are you proud of what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I'm very proud. I'm proud of the team, especially. The team has worked really, really, really hard. I couldn't say more because they work extra hard. They're very passionate at what they're doing. They deliver 1,000%, and that you couldn't hope for more. From my software developers, my product designer, my people in business, in BD and in sales and in marketing, my sales partners. We banded together because we had the same frequency, and we need to really have the same vision.
Yeah.
Because anybody who deviates, then it's a risk to our doctors, our patients, our clinics, our hospitals. And I'm very fortunate to have this team aligned with the same vision, working together. And I think that there's nowhere else to go if with what we have right.
So what are you looking now for? What help do you need?
I think that right now, fortunate already that you guys are here. You guys, government, there's some support that they invite us these events. Like the DepDev is able to talk about what we're doing, innovate. For us, it's more of what is building that critical next few steps and being able to reduce the friction. Once we have that, I think that it will really help a lot in reaching product market fit. Maybe
So if
reduce
there's a doctor listening or a hospital, like how can they reach you?
they can go to subudoc.com
Mm-hmm.
and then easily like go down for doctors, healthcare providers, hospitals. They can just easily go down,
Yeah.
click a free trial, set up an account in like 5 minutes.
Mm.
We review it. They can get up and operate a e-hospital or manage their hospital operations online in like a couple of hours after we give them some training.
Mm.
So whether you're a doctor, you're a clerk, you're a nurse, we have roles. We have a system for you so that you can optimize health records. And for patients, they can also sign up, register their account so that they can set appointments, schedule
Yeah.
visits to healthcare facilities.
So they can go
easily.
to your website, right?
Yes, it's
Could you-
all on the website.
Could you Magic can tell what is the website?
The website, ladies and gentlemen, is sugbodoc.com.
Yes.
And I guess you have a place people can visit you as well, right?
Yes, yes. We have an office.
Right opposite the family
Right,
park.
Family Park. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It's a very humble
Neighbors.
yeah, humble office, and
I just did a Google
Mm.
Street Map from your office to my front door, and we are exactly 1 kilometer away from here.
we should
Yeah.
hang out more often.
You should
Yeah. That's
And-
interesting. There was a fire there
Yes.
this last year, wasn't there? In the little.
Oh, yeah, just across, I think.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh, you
goodness.
know.
We are neighbors.
yes,
Because it caught me in traffic for a good 3 hours. I had to get out and find some water.
yes, yes.
Interesting. So
And we're building,
sugbodoc.com.
and we're
ladies
building our
gentlemen.
Manila office. We're starting to
Wow.
grow.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. And
Okay.
your Facebook also is Sugbodoc Healthcare Anywhere. But you can
Yes.
go to facebook.com/Sugbodoc. Wow.
Amazing.
Yes. Amazing. And you know what, guys? If you're just tuning in, you're too late because we're about to end the show. But you can watch a complete recap of this over on our YouTube at Tops Media Center on our YouTube.
Yes,
Yeah.
awesome. Hey Ryan, really, thank you for coming
Yeah.
all the way up here. I love what you're doing.
Thank you so
Um,
much. An honor to be here.
You're like
Piotr,
A
Magic,
powerhouse,
Mike.
bro. You're like, no one
Really.
is going to stop you. And I think I think personally, you got some other ideas up here in your head that you're working on, but you go, no, we have to kind of wait for that for the next time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
thanks
you
a
so
lot,
much.
man.
Honored to be here. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Stellar PH. I really love what you're doing, helping founders, reach their full potential here in Cebu. And for Kuya Magic, this is really an awesome place. You're
Thank you.
you have your studio atop the top of Cebu.
The top of the top,
Nothing-
3,000 feet closer to heaven.
Nothing better.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great. Congratulations.
Thank
Well, how
you.
does it
Honored
feel
to
to
be
be on
here.
the top? How does it feel? If you just turn around and have a look, that's the
Yes.
whole. It's crazy, isn't
How
it?
beautiful is it?
crazy.
You know, there's sometimes when I come up
Wow.
here and I don't even look at the
Wow.
view.
Wow,
Ah.
this is
I
really
forget
amazing.
it's here sometimes.
It's really amazing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's just-
And tonight the sunset was super beautiful.
Oh, I just
Wow.
missed it. Oh, too
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So that
But
gives you all
no,
more the
awesome.
reason to come up here, guys. if you're
Yeah, come
listening.
up, say
Yeah.
hi, visit us.
We're here
You
every
should.
Monday,
Yeah.
7 till 8, for
And
the
you
Stella
can-
Spark Show.
You can wave in front of the window.
Yeah. Yeah, hello.
Oh yeah. There's some fans over there outside.
yeah.
For you, yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Well,
Good-
again,
good
thank
job,
you
good job.
so much, bro, for
Thanks.
coming up. And thank you so much, Piotr, for especially coming up with this idea of having a podcast show and choosing us. Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Oh. I mean, like literally, we met each other, and then within like a month, we were here. It's crazy. Like and there is more beautiful things on the way, which is
Oh.
exciting. But anyway, I'm not going to keep blabbering on. But anyway, thank you so much for coming up, Brian.
Thank you so much.
A big
Great.
shout out to all of our listeners as well.
Yes.
If you guys want to watch a recap of this episode, please go to our YouTube channel, Tops Media Center. And guys, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your comments in the YouTube video, because we will be back again next Monday.
Yay.
And it's gonna be super fun. So guys, don't touch that dial, because
Yes.
we haven't had any ads yet. So over to you, ads.
Idol mo imong sakit
Wow.
perti kapait.
I got this ngar nabughat ko akong ulo ni sakit mamaol nga na ay hilanat gadungan-dungan man ang mga kuan-kuan Rexido 40 ang atong idol mas banat